I came out of high school, I never really thought about coming in on a full athletic scholarship. I want to say that it was about 6 of us that came in on a full athletic scholarship. That was the first time NCAA allowed the colleges to have full athletic scholarships. I was blessed to be a talented athlete. I played very hard every time I went out on the floor, and I always thank God for giving me the opportunity to play basketball. So as far as patting myself on the back, I have to give God all the credit, because I was never the type that bragged on what I did, but I was the leading scorer for the University of Memphis, and I couldn't do it. I could not have done that without the athletes I had the opportunity to play with. Back in the late 70s, it was at least 7 or 8 very, very strong athletes that will probably put some of these athletes today to shame. As far as I travel, my first 2 years at the university, we rode in 2 15-passenger vans. And you can imagine, after my 3rd year that we had an opportunity to fly, I want to say we had 3 or 4 flights that particular year. But we rode in vans the first 2 years, and then the 3rd and 4th year, we moved up to the buses, and we were also allowed to, or had enough finances to fly on a couple of trips. I had the opportunity to play in New Orleans and then was traded to St. Louis. It was a challenge for me. Coming from the university, I'm not going to say we were prima donnas, but once I got to that level, it was a whole lot more aggressive than I'd ever imagined. And I don't know if it was because everybody was fighting for a position, and me coming out of university, you know, I'd already established, but it was tough playing that 1 year professional basketball. I really enjoyed working as assistant coach to Mary Lou Johns. She was an excellent coach. I really enjoyed working with her, seeing a different side of her on the coaching perspective, as far as comparing that being a player under her. It was exciting, and that's a motto that I've always carried with me. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger.